This is a more elaborate but functional base build. More elaborate in the sense that it's more elaborate than my typical functional base builds. Functional meaning the type of base I build when I'm actually playing through a campaign, or in this case, a sandbox. So we are in a sandbox. This is the Elven Workshops area, just outside the Great Forge of Narvi. This over here was a little pocket. Probably a third of this was full of ore, and we turned it into a cabin with a purpose. I wanted the stone look just to keep it more on the rustic side, but I also I was getting a lot of sieges here, and I didn't have that door across the way blocked off, and I didn't have this door blocked off, and I wanted everything to be able to stand up to the sieges in case I didn't get to it in time to protect it. So I don't have a torch with me, but this is just kind of a basement area. I figure I can use it as storage if I end up needing to. Foundation's only generated in this corner and in this corner. We've got some adamant over here to kind of help support things. Because of the slope of the ground, I wasn't able to get it to go all the way there, but it still looks fine. Now, to make things more sturdy, what you may be able to notice here is this is just a stone facade on the outside with adamant on the inside. Turn this into kind of a rations processing building. The grist mill and the oven, stove. There's a meal table there. I also like to make everything feel lived in. So this is the cook's apartment, I guess you could say. Tried something new with the railing on the balcony here. That's lattice with the crossbeam on top of it. This is not the easiest to jump up on. It's not impossible. Usually it requires another dwarf to be standing here for you to kind of parkour off of. Or you can get on this bench and then get up here. But I really like the look of that. Something different. Bookshelf with cookbooks. Wood accented fireplace. Plan on putting a wander keg there. Just, kind of complete that lived in feel. Carrying on down here, we've got a big grand hearth. Helps link everything together. Some of the left-right lantern bearer statues there. This was another ore vein up the top of these stairs. See the Brew Guild sign there. And this is again more stone facade backed by adamant. We've got a brewery here. Second floor, the lids of the brew tank pop through the second floor, so you can craft through them up there. Don't have to climb the ladders, they don't need to be accessible. Here's another adamant backed stone facade wall and door. We'll go out there in a second. Smaller brew kettles up here. Some chests for brewing supplies. And the brewmaster's loft apartment. leave the brewery out into the garden. Here's our other door. This, just like the one across the way, is a layer of adamant kind of sandwiched between two stone facades. I do like the way those granite accents, natural to the world, poked through there. I thought that was a nice touch. And this building, kind of calling a Hall of the Ancestors / War Room. Got the memorial flames with the honor banners, the genealogy books, all the lists of the dwarven clans and members. Up onto the balcony and into the war room. With all the maps and charts. And those will have brew kegs on them as well, or wonder kegs on them as well eventually. And that's kind of the outer courtyard of the main base. The main base being built back here inside the Great Forge of Narvi. This just has some adamant protection on the outside. Adamant door. Got our repair smithies right in the door, so we can make quick repairs when you return to the base. Close to the map stone. These two chests being dump chests. Quick dump your inventory to be sorted later. Got our treasure piles. And a chest for the extra gold and hero tokens. Get your buff, your hero spirit buff from these statues. Grab some quick ale from that wonder keg. Or this wonder keg. We have another Uthon furnace here. Smaller furnaces on either side. Over here, I need to add some light over here. But here's our ink grinder, our rune table. These are chests of the precious gems and gems used in the ink grinder and rune table. Our workbench, the chests on either side to support that, and the loom and the spinning wheel, the chests on either side to support that. We have a second story right here, but I haven't decided what to do with it yet. I did raise the floor over here, next to the forge, next to the Great Forge. Put down our Kuzul forge, a couple smaller forges. Over there in the back, covered up that damaged wall that's present in all the Great Forges. Put in some more furnaces. This is the new kind of inventory storage system I'm trying out. The pallet of iron ore on top tells us that that's what's in the chest below. Copper, tin, silver, gold, star metal, mithril, all have their own chests underneath. I didn't want to raise the floor over here and cut this dwarf statue off the knees, so I don't know how I feel about this yet, but it was better than cutting the statue off the knees. There's a gem cutter. Everything is fully functional. This chest And this chest are ingot storage. This is kind of the shame of this build. When we first came here and unlocked the forge, fired the forge, I guess, I always built a little repair smithy and hearth and meal table here to support us through the siege, and accidentally clipped this meal table into the wall a little bit, and that's preventing me from being able to eat the meal off the table or clear the table, and I can't deconstruct the table either. And I tried to see if I could put an adamant barrier up there to cover over the table, but that didn't work. We ended up getting another one stuck here. Not a huge deal because it's kind of out of sight, out of mind, but that's what happened. Here's more examples of that inventory storage here. This is wood scraps, 2 chests underneath. Elven wood, same. Upasam wood and ironwood. Coal, resin, salt. Stone, 2 stone chests next to it. Adamant, or granite, with a granite chest on either side. And adamant with granite or adamant chests next to it. Up here we've got ovens with chests for rations. A stove here. A roasting pit here. These are the other miscellaneous inventory chests. This is the apartment up here. Our weapons rack and our chest full of all our old gear. Some armor racks. Chest of ammunition. We've got our wander kegs of evening ale over here. Fireplace. The bunk room. Wall displays for extra backpacks or whatever anybody wants to put on them. The grand hearth here and the other one across the way over there is enough to cover the whole forge area and just enough to get past the front door outside. And then that other grand hearth out there is enough to encompass the courtyard area. We've got some more brew tanks over here and brew kettles. I saw somebody on the Discord do this. I apologize, I can't remember who it was, but embedding the rope ladder into the edge of the platform up there, or the edge of the floor up there, makes me like the rope ladders a lot better. They don't look so out of place when you do that. Did inlay some gold here. When we raised the floor, we took special care to line it up just right with the same floor level as the Narvi forge. I think it turned out pretty well. All in all, I'm pretty happy with this. That Ufan furnace there made it kind of awkward to build that upper level there, but it worked out. And we're kind of toying around with the catwalk idea up there. To go from the roof of the apartment to the roof of this over here, which will require changing up that top bubble, but since I haven't figured out what I want to do with that yet anyways, it's okay. It's just a thought project in motion. There's what we call a cranberry room or a cranberry house room on either side of the courtyard out here. There's one immediately outside that door. And then there's one just through that door over there. I have an idea for a Japanese style water garden with some wooden walkways and farm plots, single farm plots over there. So we'll see how that turns out. We'll get another video of that when it's done. And that's that.